Just as I've done for you, do it for me as well. And then give me a sign, she said. Give me a sign that you will spare the lives of my father and my mother, my brothers and my sisters, and all who belong to them, and that you will save us from death. Listen to what they said, our lives for your lives. The men assured her, if you don't tell what we are doing, we will treat you kindly and faithfully when the Lord gives us the land. They have not yet taken the land, they're only spying, but the lady was very, very helpful, and yet this lady was able to ask them to show kindness to her father's house. Some of you may think this is a prostitute. If you're thinking about a prostitute who's somebody who cares about herself, her well-being, or the well-being of her children, or people who are there with her in her house, and normally in our context, it is a kind of a very ugly, low, slummy place, which is very cheap, of course. But now this woman is going beyond herself. This woman is going beyond herself because she knows that she belongs to a family. And I find it very encouraging to think about this woman in terms of her generosity, because she's thinking beyond herself. Now, these men made a promise that put a scarlet ribbon by your window. When we are coming, we shall see it. That's another story, because we're going to talk about that when Jericho is going to fall. But for her, when everything is done and she knew everything is already closed in, she then let these people through the window with a rope, because the building was within a wall. So the window opens out. They could not go through the gate is closed. They could not go in the streets because they were spies. And of course, the king now knows about them. God gave her wisdom. So she let down these guys through a window, and they were out in safety. Then she gave them instruction in verse 16. This is what she said. She said, go to the hills so the pursuers will not find you. Hide yourself there 3 days until they return, and then go on your way. People have gone out there looking for you. People have gone there putting ambushes here and there, yes, but you go out into the hills. But for them that have gone to Jordan, you go up into the hills for 3 days, hide yourself until you are sure these guys have come back. What a strategy I see here. God working in an amazing way to protect both Rahab, her family, when the time comes, but to protect the spies who had gone in there and put their lives in danger into a very formidably built town of Jericho. They're calling it a city. When we are thinking about a city, we are thinking about Kampala, we are thinking about Arua, we are thinking about Lira, quite a big place. But this is also by itself a specific place built in. In their days, they would build big, strong walls for protection. And once they close the door, the people inside are safe. And the strategy of war during those years, if an army comes to invade your city, they may find you already locked in there, and then now they would now come around your city and spend month after month to starve you. The point is, whatever food you keep inside will get finished. You're not going to go out to look for food, so they keep around you. Another thing they would do is bring a very big trunk of a tree and hit the gate until they break it. But Jericho was very strong. Jericho was very heavily guarded up on the roof of the walls, and then the gate was very strong. Now, God has already given the information that these people in Jericho are afraid. Why are they afraid? They are afraid because they have heard the Israelites, God is a mighty God. Got them out of Egypt, opened the Red Sea, and brought them through this desert, and God has been leading them. They have heard of the God of the Israelites to be a mighty, mighty God.